Welcome to today's video. My name is Rachel. If it is your first time here, so friends, I am thinking about how I am going to introduce this video because I don't want to get into trouble with you. Ugali is cooked and loved by Kenyans. I am a Kenyan, but it is not my thing. I can go for months and months and months, and trust me, I won't miss it. So at times I have to cook it because I have to cook it. So when I have to cook it, I have some tricks that I use so that it doesn't bore me. All right, so I wanted to share them with you just in case you're that kind of a person. Maybe you're cooking for a family of many and you don't like it yourself, and you're thinking, wow, how do I survive today before I cook my favorite foods tomorrow? Then I have my tricks. Please subscribe to my channel. I give you 3 videos in a week and some random shots. And thank you so much to the new crew. I can never thank you enough. And I have fruit flies going around. In case you spot them, it is all right. I am having a lot of fruits here, passions, mangoes, juicing going on, and a lot of cooking and so many other things I can't mention. So excuse me when you see those guys visit once in a while when I am talking. It is all good. So please subscribe and let us get with the video. Trick number 1: make different accompaniments for your ugali. If you're making ugali, and maybe most people like ugali with sukuma wiki, some other people root for vegetables, kienyeji or the indigenous vegetables, others are cabbage buddies, then what you need to do is make a lot of them, as much as you can. If you like cooking, you know that is not a lot of work. Okay, do your cabbage, do the skuma, do the indigenous vegetables, do your kachumbaris, do a side fry ya nyama, and then you can do some fish, anything that you can. Add some avocado in there. Think about a variety of vegetables that will excite you, especially if you like vegetables like I do. Starting off with the cabbage, like I told you, I am using olive oil. The plan was to do coconut, but I think the amount that is remaining, nimebakisha kidogo sana, haitatosha. This is actually kidogo. It looks like a lot in the whatever tin, but it is kidogo. So we put the olive oil, we flavor the salt for our cabbage. You know very much that I don't like cooking with tomatoes, and a lot of them for that matter. One thing though that I can't stand, unless I'm making pizza sauce or something, is tomato paste. I don't like it in my meals completely. So we finikia this and let it cook for some time. Cabbage is ready, and this is the beef pot. If you've never used these kind of onions to make your beef, you should try this, by the way. And for this we are going to be using veggie. I know maybe you're thinking not, but another thing I use all the time and it tastes so good, name after broth. You know the way you make your broth, and then there is the fat that accumulates on top of the broth jar. That one, that tastes so good, and it's a nice way of using natural fats to just make your meal without using the processed one. Now, because I am out of that, I will use the ghee. So my beef onion almost burned, but this is okay. We put the nyama, onion slice of onion powder, and then the other stuff that I will use, yes, garlic. Because our meat is ready. There's spinach and there's the indigenous vegetables. They don't need a lot of attention. Probably I didn't mention this was cooked. What I'll do is to warm this. So naziweka tu kwa my cooking pot. Halafu I cook them up like just a minute or two because they're already ready and you don't want to overcook your vegetables. I also don't like frozen food generally or frozen vegetables. These vegetables in coconut oil, so I want to make them a little bit creamy. So that is coconut milk. I don't know whether you noticed that I used a variety of mafutas, okay, unless you're that kind of person who cooks with one type of oil where you fry with brand A and you pan fry with it and then you deep fry with it and then you bake with it. Is it even possible you spread with it? I don't think it is possible, but try to use your favorites to cook those vegetables. The skumas can have like kawaida vegetable oil, and then like the indigenous vegetables can have like ghee twist, and then you can do like buttery beef. I make that a lot. Now that our vegetables is already, next is ugali. Ugali is just water and maize meal. I don't want to say cornmeal because I'm not going to be using this, although I'm using this to sort out the breakfast tomorrow, because tomorrow is tea cooking day. You're like, what, you don't cook tea every day? I don't, okay? I don't cook tea every day because I don't like tea, first of all, just like the ugali. Two, I make it when I have a lot of time and maybe I want to eat not so healthy things so that I can eat them and have fun for that time. Fun, maybe. So just put this kwa moto, and what I do is after it boil, remember the sufuria is cold, never put water like this and then you put your unga. That doesn't beat logic. Ugali yako itakuwa imeiva, so let it boil again because the sufuria is kind of like cold, and then just put enough flour and then you reduce the heat. Cook it without hurry, just turn it when you need to. You can put a lid if you fancy, you can cook it open, like do you. Perfect timing here. Yeah, common instinctual here. It is a lot. Always keep hot water in your boiling jar. The hot water already could help a situation if you do estimations. Our creamy veggies there, the nyama looking so good, tasting even better, cabbage, okay, and our ugali. vegetables or side dishes for your ugali. You're going to like it more. Different types of meats and all that. Then think about spices. The biggest spices that you can incorporate in your food, the onions, different types of onions, red, green, spring, salad, yellow, garlic and all that, ginger, paprika and stuff like that. And then number 3 is to use different oils to flavor your vegetables or your meat. Use different oils, of course, kuleta different twists here and there. You can also do creams, sour cream, you can do coconut creams, dairy creams and stuff like that. And thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you think in the comment section. It is where we do that. And my name is Rachel. In case you forgot, I've seen my next one. Remember, it is Mondays, Wednesdays and Saturdays, 1 p.m. local time. Go ahead.